What's up, degens? Welcome back to my DeFi life. We're going to do some ChatGPT alpha today. And one of the guys that I follow on X, formerly Twitter, is Miles Deutscher. I think I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. Miles Deutscher has some great alpha on X. If you're investing in any kind of crypto, really important to get some great alpha from some great people. And I consider Miles one of those great ones. Now, he has some interesting ChatGPT alpha that I've also been doing myself for meme tokens. Now, he's got a really great alpha strategy for finding gems using ChatGPT. Now, only a few months ago, you couldn't do this with ChatGPT, literally searching live data on the internet to find reports and strategies for investing in crypto or meme tokens. Now, we're going to go through Miles's first script here, first prompt to potentially find altcoin gems. Now, I must admit, this is not financial advice. I can't tell you that this will find you any gems, or in the case of my prompts, or any meme tokens that will give you gains. I can only show you how it's done, and hopefully that'll get your mind ticking over to what the possibilities are for ChatGPT and other AI aspects out there when it comes to finding potential gems, potential money gainers when it comes to crypto. So let's jump in and have a look at Miles's prompt right here. Miles has this interesting prompt, which I'm going to show you how it runs in ChatGPT in a minute. Here, you ever wonder how people catch altcoin gems before CT starts screaming? They're not lucky, they're just early. Here's the AI-powered workflow I use to find bangers before the herd. Ask GPT-4 or O3 to scan DeFi Llama and rank emerging protocols, analyze on-chain flows for weird spikes and wallet movement, track top daily weekly movers on CoinGecko and Bubbles, filter by narrative plus volume, import to TradingView, mark key levels, build watch lists, wait for setup, strike clean. So this is a very interesting prompt to try and find alt gems. Let's have a look at how this plays out. So I've got a document right here, which has some prompts here. I've got 3 prompts. I've got 2 for meme coins, which I've built and been working on for myself. And I've got 1 here that's Miles has put together. And we're going to try and find some DeFi protocols, some gem DeFi protocols that have great potential. The prompt is scan DeFi Llama and rank emerging protocols, analyze on-chain flows for weird spikes and wallet movement, track top daily weekly movers on CoinGecko and Bubbles, filter by narrative plus volume, ignore dead cat pumps, and I've asked to output into a specific table with specific volumes. We've got the chain category, narrative, 1-day change, 7-day change, 1 month change, 24-hour fees, 24-hour revenue, and TVL ranking. So let's jump into ChatGPT and see if we can find any gems in the DeFi space. So here is ChatGPT. I always like to do O3. For some reason, it gives me the best responses I've found. So O3 is my favorite, gives me the best live data possible that I've found. Let's just paste in that prompt from Miles with my little adjustment with the tables and everything, and see what we can find. And what you'll find is ChatGPT will take a few minutes to scan those particular websites that you've asked it to scan and bring back the results in relation to the prompt that you've asked. Usually takes a few minutes, so jump around, have a coffee, go take a break, have a quick nap, whatever you want to do, and come back in a few minutes and see the results. Now, just while we're waiting for that first prompt to run through, make sure you screen grab these shots and grab these prompts by doing a screen grab and then getting the text off the images right there. Do a screen grab, grab those prompts. Now, these meme token prompts are mine that I've created myself. I had written a couple of these prompts prior to seeing Miles's prompt on DeFi, because I'm quite heavily into the meme token space at the moment. So these prompts will run through as well in a minute. Let's jump over and see how that's going. So of course, it's going to take a few minutes for us to get those results. Let's wait and see what happens. Okay, now it's finalizing the rankings. It's been a few minutes. So as you can tell, I've been running through a lot of these platforms, DeFi Llama, CoinGecko, Crypto Bubbles, other platforms as well, in order to try and obtain as much data as possible, give me the best results that I'm asking for. So very, very impressive what ChatGPT is doing. It's been roughly about 5 minutes. We'll see what the exact time is in a minute. Really, really impressive that you can do this. You never used to be able to do this with ChatGPT. With the updates that have been coming, have been absolutely game-changing for pretty much every profession on the planet. Is being changed by AI as we speak. and making things a lot easier for crypto investors as well with these kind of prompts. Of course, like I said earlier, this is not financial advice, and you may not find gems through this method. There is potential to do so, and you can, but I'm not promising that will happen. But when you do these kind of prompts, it'll start to open up your mind on how things work with ChatGPT, and you'll start creating other prompts that'll give you even more in-depth reviews on crypto and meme tokens and other crypto investments as well. So this is really more of a stepping stone to bigger and better prompts in order to find potential gainers in the long run. And here we go, coming up with the details, almost finished, ready to go. And here comes the table. So that took just over 8 minutes to sift through those protocols and find what might be the best potential protocols to invest in today. And here we have the table that I requested. As you can see, it's quite in-depth, giving me all the details for each protocol. Now at the top we have Hyperliquid. It's a Hyperliquid L1 chain, Perps DEX, Order Book Perps, Bespoke L1 Draw Big Traders. Last day, 4.85% increase, last 7 and 30 days, no data there. 24-hour fees, 2.47 million, 24-hour revenue, 2.3 million, TVL 1 billion, just over 1 billion. So that's pretty impressive. Now we have Camino, one of my favorite DeFi plays on Solana, showing great 7-day and 30-day growth. Slowed down a bit over the last 24 hours, but you can see 24-hour fees, 73K for 24-hour revenue, and 2.65 billion in TVL locked. And we have Spark on the ETH chain, Ondo Finance multi-chain, Navi protocol, Sui. So there is an interesting one. Sui blockchain is definitely blowing up this year, and it would be very, very good to utilize this prompt to find Sui protocols as well. So what you could do with this prompt is you could focus it on the Sui blockchain, seeing that Sui is expected to make some great gains this year. So again, gets you thinking how you can utilize ChatGPT in order to find potential great protocols. Then we have Renzo, Ethereum, Pendle, ETH Arbitrum, and MarginFi Solana. So some great lists there. Satoshi Protocol, Athena, really good lists there to go through. And what you can do is you can create this prompt on a task and do this every single day. So you receive an email with this table format every day in your inbox to give you an idea of what protocols are doing well in order to find ones that are potentially taking off. So if you get this in your inbox every day, you can see new protocols that come in, potentially sparking up, potentially good for investment. Now again, not financial advice, potentially could be good. So up to you what you do with this information. I suggest you refine this prompt and find your own method for finding great gems as well by changing this prompt to better suit you. So that is a way to find DeFi gems, and there's some great gems in there. I'm already heavily into Camino. I like Spark, and I'm thinking about doing some more prompting for Sui to try and find some Sui protocols as well, considering how good Sui is going this year. So that is your DeFi prompts. Let's jump over to the meme ones. I've got a couple of good meme token prompts here for finding some potential medium-term gains and also short-term quick flips as well. So here is your medium gain prompt. Research Solana meme tokens on platform Pump Fund, Boot Fund, and Radium Launchpad, and provide a list of the top 10 meme coins still with the greatest medium to long-term potential that have launched in the last 30 days. Give me your opinion on these coins in the current state of the market and provide a score out of 10 based on potential future gains based on the current market cap, number of holders, 24-hour volume, and community sentiment. Again, I've asked it to output into table format. So let's copy that prompt and paste it into ChatGPT, and we'll see what we get back. So again, this prompt is going to take a few minutes to scour over those protocols in order to find the best tokens that have launched in the last 30 days from Pump Fund, Boot Fund, and Launch Lab. And maybe I should probably include Let's Bonk Fund in future for that prompt as well, seeing as that's taking off quite nicely. So again, this is a meme token prompt. Copy and paste that from a screen grab. You can adjust it to however you want in order to find gems that you would consider worth investing in. Again, not financial advice, not going to say that you'll definitely find gems this way, but it will definitely open up your eyes on how to create prompts to find potential investments. Another thing to mention, this is taking the meme tokens that have launched in the last 30 days. You can leave that off if you do wish to leave it open for other meme tokens that have launched long ago that have an opportunity to invest in, considering we're coming out of a nice dump from the last couple of months. So there's probably still a lot of meme coins out there that have launched 3 to 6 months ago that still have a lot of potential. So what I'm finding from the output here, that I'm seeing the research being done in real time, is that the 30-day limit is a little bit limiting. He's finding a lot of tokens that are outside that 30-day limit. So sometimes it might be good to open up that limit or leave it off altogether. Definitely worth investigating some other prompts where it's a little bit less restrictive. So here's the result anyway from the scan. Snapshot liveliest Solana meme coins launched in the last 30 days, ranked by medium long-term upside score. Liquidity appetite, I weighted, liquidity appetite, holder growth and stickiness, narrative, heat, launch pad quality, current macro, Sol still hovering above 170, and retail meme risk on, but rotations are violent. So smaller caps with zealous communities get the edge. So here we have the table. We do have a top 10. He was struggling finding a top 10 because of my restrictions. So just keep that in mind. Goon Coin, Radium Pump Fund graduate, Goon Culture, meme reborn, 1 day old, but huge whale inflows. Market cap 44 million, 116 holders, 101 million 24-hour volume. Community sentiment, Telegram and X raids exploding, whales sniffing next whiff. Opinion upside, if it can hold above 25 million FDV after the first unlock wave, a 3 to 5x is realistic. Score 9 out of 10. So as you can see, this is the results from that scan or that research that ChatGPT has done. We've got some really interesting results to go through. Believe screener, Pump Fund, meta meme tracking, Believe app, coins, leverage, launch, hype, 9.5 million, 6,000 plus holders, 58 million volume in the last 24 hours, riding a meta trend, dev active, memes everywhere. Mid cap with fanatical believers, room to 10x if app sticks. So that is one to certainly do some more research on. Your Mum, which was launched, I think, last week. Pump Fund, pure degen insult coin that refuses to die. Doing pretty well. Ironically, wholesome community, high meme density, tight holder base plus thin cap, asymmetric 5 to 10x shot. So interesting insights by ChatGPT. Again, if you create a task with this task every day, you can receive these results in your inbox every day, and you can see potential gems as they happen before they even take off. So potentially some great coins there to look into. That is your medium-term play with the ChatGPT prompt. Now we have one last prompt, which is the 24-hour volume prompt. One last prompt for meme tokens, the best tokens in the last 24 hours. So we're really focusing on the last 24 hours with this one to try and find the top 10 tokens based on potential. Again, it's really just changing over that 30-day limit to 24 hours. And we're looking at potential investments to do quick flips on. So let's have a look at this prompt and get this one loaded in, and let's see how this one plays out. It's quite incredible that you can do this with ChatGPT now, literally live feed into these platforms to try and find tokens that are actually pumping as we speak. So it's quite incredible. You can even find tokens that are graduating literally within minutes of graduation from ChatGPT. So impressive stuff. Okay, so that result took just over 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. We got some scores here for some tokens over the last 24 hours. Now focusing on liquidity aggression, 24-hour volume versus market cap, holder velocity, how many wallets piled in early, narrative heat, launch pad quality, pump boop for speed, radium for depth. So here we have the tokens here. Now, one of the things I forgot to mention, or that I forgot to add into the prompt, was adding the contract address at the end of these table results, so you can get the contracts from these tokens and do further research, do live research on things like Dex Screener or GMGN, and get more insight into a token by looking at the contract. So I do suggest you, if you do want to use these prompts, add the contract address to the results in here as well. Would be a fantastic option to have as well. So here we have iTrump at number 1, Radium Launch Lab, Ivanka Trump, parody token writing election memes, 5.6 million market cap, 16,500 holders, 55.6 million 24-hour volume. So interesting. X spaces every hour, MAGA, and degen overlap is loud. So score 9 out of 10. You can see the rest of these tokens here looking very, very interesting. So again, if you got these into your email inbox every day, it would be very, very interesting to see what kind of tokens popped up and do more research on these tokens. We have Glonk, Shine, Laura Enhanced, all of these into the millions. Well, not Shine so much. B Screener. Now, some of these tokens, not so great right now in terms of market cap, but potential to turn around, obviously. So do more research on these tokens when you do your prompts, and make sure you get those contracts so you can have a look at the charts as well. That's an interesting one. Cycle, Pump.fun, permacycle trading joke, hit DEX exactly 24 hours ago, 1.57 million market cap, 5,400 holders, 8.3 million volume, were early cycle. Copy pasta looping on X. So 5.5 out of 10. So it'll be interesting. What you can do is you can take each one of these tokens that you might be interested in and do deeper research on with these tokens through ChatGPT as well, asking for a more deeper research on specific tokens. That might be something I can do in the next video. Anyway, those are the 3 crypto prompts that will help you find potential meme token gems, as well as Miles's DeFi protocol search through ChatGPT, finding DeFi gems or potential gems to invest in. Buy gems that you can jump in early and get those early gainers before everyone else. So I hope you find that helpful. Make sure you take a screen grab of those prompts, create your own style of prompts, and happy hunting when it comes to meme tokens and DeFi gems. Good luck, and I hope that gets your mind ticking on how you can use ChatGPT to find potential gems. All right, degens, talk to you soon. Cheers. Bye for now.